Alrighty, what is going on, guys? Today is Wednesday, November 20th. First diving in, or before we dive in, let's look at news. We didn't have much news today. Just crude oil inventories, whatever that is. Not really important to me. And then let's start at NQ. This is kind of what I had drawn in. Let's zoom in. Find the open. Well, actually, no. Let's zoom out real quick. So it's on the 4 hour. What are we looking at? We just took this high right here, consolidated, dumped. We're back in this 4 hour. We've swept liquidity here. And we're kind of looking at two biases, right? Higher time frame. Although we've taken this, we haven't really broke structure, right? We're still kind of in this uptrend. We haven't, for me to be extremely bullish on the daily, we need to break this low right here, and we just haven't done that. But we are in a daily fair value gap right here. So I'm kind of mixed bias, a little bullish, a little bearish. So what we have to do then is zoom in internally. 4 hour, we have this fair value gap that we're respecting, and also, actually that's not a 4 hour, that's probably a daily. Get rid of this, and then we have this daily that we're in as well. So again, we're kind of mixed bias. We need to zoom in some more. 2 hour, what do we have here? Another gap. I didn't really mark that out. But actually, I think that's after. So yeah, let's zoom in more. Oh yeah, what we were looking at is we've seen this kind of curve right here. And I was looking for shorts into equilibrium of this range. So like into this 1 hour fair value gap and then this breaker. But there was just no entry, and I'll show you that kind of in here where we opened up. Zoom in. Yeah, so we kind of just open right here. This is 8:30 market open right here. We didn't end up sweeping this. We didn't end up sweeping this high on NQ or ES. So I was kind of just waiting. We took this low out, right? And from here I would like look for, I don't know necessarily, maybe like a 5 minute. Maybe like a displacement, a 5 minute, and then a short, but we just didn't get that. I was kind of considering taking something in here, but we really just didn't have the structure. Like we have this fair value gap right here, and I think on ES, yeah, same thing on ES. We have this here. Also, my short bias comes from this SMT. We take this high, and then on NQ, where is it? Wait. What just happened? We need to scale out. Yeah, on NQ, we didn't take this high. So SMT in there, we're looking short, but we just really don't end up getting anything besides maybe possibly this right here. One sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, no real entry short. Another one right here. And again, I'm not interested for anything right here because we've taken that low out right here. And then we also, we're kind of in this, yeah, we're like barely in that 4 hour. I don't even necessarily count that, but it's just kind of a weird spot. So I'm like, my hands are off, right? We come down, and then another thing, right now, right in here, I'm looking for longs. Now that we're in this 1 hour fair value gap, we retrace back to equilibrium. We're in this breaker, but what happens? We just get this dump down, and now on the 1 hour, we kind of are still holding this hourly, but I'm not as interested because we didn't really hold this, and I also had class at 9, so like right here I wasn't watching any of this. I will say there was a possible entry long right here, but again, we break this with like a massive amount. Like, this is a breaker structure in my opinion, although we still are holding that 1 hour. Dang it. We're still holding that 1 hour with these wicks, but the 15-minute did get a break. So again, I'm not really super confident with that. And also, there's not really a entry right here internally, in my opinion. You could long this, but this just isn't my strategy. You could long this like somewhere in here and then have like this, but that's just an extreme amount of risk. Even here or even at the end of that, that's just a lot of risk for me, and I just like to have an internal model. Now, what would an internal model look like for me? Something like, I just want to see on here too. Yeah, something like this. Where are we? Right here. Say we made this. We come out of here, or like we do one of these. Hold up. Do one of these, and then we take this out. Go right here. Fair value gap right here, and then we push up. So my entry would be this. SMT, lows right here. Fair value gap right here. Probably like a 1 minute, and then this would be my entry right here long, and then my stop would be right here, and I'd target probably this high as my first target. But again, we just didn't get that, so I'm sitting on my hands. And then my next class, kind of took a look at the markets again, and really I just didn't see anything. We weren't taking just place above this, we don't take this low, and then we come up, and at this point in time we're in this 30-minute fair value gap. So I just kind of had conflicting biases, and on top of that there was just no news, so I really just didn't take a trade today. I didn't see the opportunity that I wanted, so I sat on my hands, and then market ended right here. But yeah, not a lot today. If anything, this could have been a trade right here. Off this high. We see this sweep right here. Barely ticked that, and then we didn't take this low yet. We kind of put in equal lows. So I was kind of watching that. I would have had way more bias or way more confluence if this was an SMT. But it wasn't. We swept it on ES as well, as you can see right there. So yeah, not much today. No trades for me. I want to keep this like disciplined, and I want to take good trades for you guys and for me as well. So I'm trying to stick to my habits, and I think I did a good job today. There wasn't a whole bunch of opportunity, and yeah, no trades for me today. Now let's clean up the charts and look at tomorrow and what I'm looking at for bias and possible trades. Let's zoom out, 4 hour. Clean this up a little bit. Let's see. Actually, I gotta go back in, clean up these internal. So now we have this low put in. We've broke structure right here. Back into the breaker. Let's see if we have a 30-minute. Tap this 30-minute right here. Let's make this red too. Whoops, little internal low right here as well. So I also just don't like these lows right here. There's nothing like really taken internally right here, which isn't great for a strong bias. But I would say, and we're still in this 4 hour, I'd say if anything, it looks like we're bullish, but I think we just need a little bit more action. There's a little 15-minute here as well. High put in right here. Zoom down to the 5. Yeah, I honestly don't really like action going into tomorrow. Let's see if we have any SMTs lined up here on ES. Fat 2 hour right here we're in. Whoops. And you can kind of just tell that like action isn't great right now. We have this huge consolidation, not huge, but pretty big consolidation range right here. So I think we're just kind of in the middle, and we're just looking to pick a side. To have a strong bias either way, I would want to see something like this, and then a rebalance, and then a push back up. So we're kind of just waiting. Tomorrow I want to see what the overnight action looks like. Let's zoom in. I don't think we have any SMTs. High right there. It looks like these equal highs are going to get taken out probably in the overnight session as well. I think what I would be looking at for tomorrow, or what I would want to see, is this right here. I almost guarantee you this high is going to get taken, but if it doesn't and we do something like this, take that out, and NQ doesn't take that out and we get something like this, then I would look for a trade in here. If there's an inefficiency somewhere right there, and then we'd look to target these highs and then these highs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of all I have for today's trading. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow after the trading day is over. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, and peace.